Well, for some reason I got the bright idea to go fishing in the snow today, so I'm back out here at Shakamak State Park. I got the redneck shanty set up, but I think it's snowing a little bit harder than I was planning on. I got pretty wet just setting up the shanty, getting a hole drilled out here. I'm on Kickapoo Lake. There's an old road bed that goes across here, and first hole I drilled was 30 foot, so I moved back on the edge a little bit. I'm in 23 foot right now. Sorry, gotta get my breath here. Fat guys and snow do not mix. Hope I can get home. But anyhow, I just now marked the fish and I haven't been here 5 minutes, so maybe something will happen this evening, who knows. Something looking at it right down on the bottom. There we go. Stay on there, baby. Well, I'll be darned. Not what I was expecting. We were just saying yesterday we hadn't caught any bass this year, and now all of a sudden that's all I can catch is these dink Shakamak bass. And as is typical, there's a slot limit out here. Can't keep them 12 to 15 inches, so guess what? All the bass out here are 12 to 15 inches. That's probably about 12 inches right there. I had visions of a big fat bluegill in my head. Shoot. Oh well. Here's what I'm using today. This lake I'm fishing in. It's got big bluegill, it's got crappie, and even a small population of yellow perch. So I'm using this. This happens to be a Lindy Frosty jig. Should be able to catch about anything. I've also got some bigger G&G Bait Company jigs tied on I'm going to try, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. There's a school of something down there, but they're looking but not taking. I'm just kind of jigging that and let it, it's almost like a little spoon, so I'm just kind of popping it up and let it flutter down. It's getting them to look, but I might have to try something else to get them to eat. Oh man. Oh shoot. This is getting a little frustrating. So, you know, that would probably actually be a keeper here at Shakamak. But I don't care. I'm looking for something else. Shoot. Well, I'm going to switch things up a little bit. I'm going to try that G&G. Here's the Lindy Frosty I was using, and here's the G&G Icer Glow Jig in the larger size. And try that for a little bit and just see what happens. Oh, shoot. As soon as I dropped down there, I get a bite and I missed it. Well, I got something on the G&G, but it don't feel very big. Well, hey, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's why I'm using bigger baits out here, because there's big bluegill, and like I said, there's crappie, perch. That's why I've stuck with the bigger baits. I'll take a few more of those. Easy, big fella. Well, would have normally kept him, but the wind's whipping up pretty good, and I don't think the window weights are going to hold down my pop-up blind out here, aka the redneck shanty. I think the only thing holding it down right now is me leaning against it. So I'm afraid the redneck shanty was a failure, at least in high winds. It has kept the snow off of me, except for this little bit coming through this tiny hole right here. Woo-hoo, doggies. Hold on, shanty. Well, thanks for watching. I think I'm going to get out of here before my blind ends up down in Vincennes. But if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Here, I'll put a subscribe button right over this snow hole right here. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. This will probably be the last week of ice fishing videos. The forecast is showing up to 60 degrees and rain next week, and I'm sitting on a foot of ice right here, but it's going to go quick around the edges when it gets that warm and rain. So, but spring is just around the corner. We'll be getting out there after the morels. I cannot wait for that. Hopefully as much snow as we got this year, it'll be a good year for the hay. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It'll be a good year for the mushrooms. And this feels good. What we got here, another bass? Nope. Oh, I love these things. Love them. But I tell you what, I'm ready to go after them in the spring and forget this ice fishing. I've had a blast doing it, but I'm ready for some warm weather. Oh, these things are so pretty though. Look at him. Just look at it. You go, big fella. Now that Lindy jig I started out with, you can get those just about anywhere, but this here's a G&G Bait Company. That's the larger size Icer glow jig, and I'll put a link down below where you can find those to order them. They do catch fish.